Good morning, good people. Today is Saturday, February 15th, 2025. The month is now half over. Ugh. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad. Time is racing. Time is racing. We're all heading to that ultimate destination, the end and beginning. The end of what we have and the beginning of something new. Anyway, here we are. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Here we are in southwestern Nevada, west of Sin City, east of Death Valley, and south of Area 51. Cool. Right. So today's another big day. We have a big show, big shoe. The topic for today, the theme is what if? What if? Quickest place I could find this. What if? What if? Punk. What if what, man? Right. Okay. So our theme is what if? Why are we here? Let's ask that question for the people who are new. So welcome any new guests, any visitors, any new students. So this is a podcast, a daily podcast designed for our students and interested people to help them on their journey through this life. With the belief that we do have a transcendent soul. And what we do here does echo in eternity. So off screen, water, coffee, a not coffee cup with coconut oil, and that mushroom concoction type of stuff, doughs. And now my espresso is brewing over there. So kind of cool. But so on the premise that we have a transcendent soul, the belief that we do have a transcendent soul, and what we do here echoes in eternity. So how we behave here has an impact on what happens next. So our goal is to help our people, our students, and other interested people on their journey through this life. That's it. We do it in a couple of different ways. So you can't really see this. So now I'm using my industrial strength thingamabob, which was a Christmas gift from Sophie Heidecker. Okay. Well, that was a very long, boring introduction. Basically, we're here to help on the journey through this life in 4 dimensions: physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. During the week, we focus on the physical, mental, and emotional. On the weekends, we only try to focus on the spiritual side that week, and we call that G.school. And the topic of G.school today is what if? What if? And I partially say that because what? Because the new book the new complete What If book should be arriving today. And today is the Crab Fest. In your face, Neil Armstrong. And today is the day Diana's coming up. Going to meet with the women, talk about stuff, talk about laugh. All right, so 5 minutes and 20 seconds in. This is going to be edited down to about 32 seconds, right? Right. Let's get into it. Advice from an 80-year-old. Count your blessings. I think that's a good place to start. Count your blessings. What does that mean? What is a blessing? What is a blessing? Is a blessing like a gift? What's a gift? So I would say for our purposes, a gift is a thing bestowed from one to another with no expectation, well, with a limited expectation of return, or with limited expectations. So if I say, here's $100, go make some money for me, like the proverb, the parable of the master who gave his servants money to go out and do something with it. Is that a gift? No, not really. It's an investment. It might be a windfall, like, wow, did I get lucky? But it's not a gift. It's a more of a contract. It's a bargain for exchange. I will give you this in exchange for your giving me back something of greater value. It's an investment. Or it could be a loan. I'm going to give you this, but you need to give it back plus something more, right? A gift is there's no strings attached, except for one. No, there are no strings attached. A gift has no strings attached. I'm giving you this. It's yours to do whatever you want. If you want to squander it, that's up to you. But it is my gift to you. There's no expectation of return. There's no bargain for contract. It's not loan. I'm not giving you your life on loan. It's my life. I'm letting you use it. No, it's not that. It's not, I have a plan for you. I'm giving you this opportunity to be my little puppet on the strings. I have a plan for you. Or I have a plan, but I'm not going to tell you my plan. You've got to figure it out. And I'm going to get my way no matter what. That is not a gift. That is not a gift. A gift is, here's your life. Do with it whatever you want. No strings attached. I don't have a plan for you. I don't have a expectation. I don't expect to get something back. I'm not going to punish you if you don't do something that according to my mysterious plan. No, I'm not going to do that. Now, if you receive a gift, what is your duty as the recipient of a gift? I would simply say your duty as the recipient of a gift is to honor the gift. Honor the gift. The greater the gift, the greater the honor that is owed for the gift. So you give me the gift of a bicycle. How do I honor the gift of a bicycle? I take care of my bike. I use it and I take care of my bike. That's it. And I have free will, as we understand it. I get to decide. I have to decide. I'm forced to choose. Existential Sartre perspective. We're forced to choose what I do with the gifts I'm given. I am forced to choose. God is not going to choose for me. You can't give somebody a gift and say, now here's what you need to do with it. That's more of a bargain for exchange, or a manipulation, or a motivation, but it's not a gift. So you honor the gift by using the gift. So now let's drill this down into us, people. We're given a gift of a body. We're given the gift of life, imbued in a body, a machine controlled by a brain that distorts reality in order to survive and thrive. Right. Okay. So we're given a gift of life in a body. And that body is situated in time and space that we have no control over. And it might be horrific, it might not be great. We have no control over that. It's the luck of the draw. But we got to honor, we have an opportunity to honor the gift that we have. We have this body, and it doesn't matter whether we are somewhat deformed or somewhat on the bell curve, right? So if everything fits into a normal distribution, some people are going to be very attractive, some people are going to be very unattractive, and most people are going to be in between. So we might end up on the end of the spectrum of very attractive, and I think it's mark to those who much is given, much is expected. The more you're, the better the gift, the more that's expected of you. If you have a low IQ and you're physically handicapped, not a lot is expected for you to handle that gift. So in one sense, your job is easier than somebody who's born with being born physically fit, physically attractive, in a place and time that provides a lot of opportunities. Kind of 100,000 years ago, would you rather be born on the savannah in Africa or in the Alps, or Spain, northern Spain, and deal with the harsh winters, the somewhat ice age, right? Where would you want to be? Okay, so what if? So what if? We're born with the gift. We're born with gifts. And we have the opportunity to honor the gifts that we're given. Boom, simple, plain and simple. Now, I'm going to try to do this. So a little short divergence into why do we exist? Take it from the fact that we do exist and we have these gifts to, well, why? And if you are locked into the Bible is the inerrant word of God, if you believe the Bible is the inerrant word of God, you're boxed into a corner, as opposed to the inspired word of God in the words of man that has been translated, retranslated, all kinds of errors. I would simply say, if God, as it says in the Bible, is spirit, what does that mean? That means that God is non-baryonic. There's no matter. It's spirit, pure energy, pure spirit. Wouldn't it be interesting, were the spirit able to say, what would it be like to be baryonic? What would it be like to be made of matter? be kind of an interesting thing, right? What if? What if I could experience being non-spirit? I am non-spirit, but what if I could experience being non-spirit? Poof, there goes the universe. Now all of a sudden there's matter. And the creator will say, I want to experience what it's like to be matter. So I want to experience what it is like for the unveiling or the expansion of the universe. Extreme hot, soupish type thing, and to experience the intensity of that, and then the expansion. And that could keep me occupied for 13.8 billion years, right? Because when we're looking at pictures from the James Webb telescope and the Hubble telescope, it's like, wow, what? And we're only seeing a snapshot. We don't get to be there and experience the energy that is on scene. Is outside the wire. So that in itself versus drilling down from this cluster, supercluster to cluster to galaxy to star system to planet to a speck. I think I would get more vicarious enjoyment from experiencing the energy of a supercluster than an individual. But so for 13.8 billion years, vicarious, hyper-vicarious, experiencing what it is like to be non-baryonic. And then all of a sudden, as the universe evolves, there's life, there's life. As it evolves, now get to experience what it's like to be alive. And then one day to say, well, I wonder what it would be like to participate, to actively participate, not vicariously, but to actively participate in that, in life. And then you have these people who are extreme outliers to the norm. The Buddhas, the thousands of people throughout history. And there's one exception, though, and that is Jesus, because he's the only one who was resurrected. And they all have a similar theme, which is something comes after this life. This is not the end. There is something else. Jesus just happens to be the one that today, in this place and time, we focus on him, and he seems to uniquely have become resurrected. Okay, but we're 18 minutes in, so we're going to call it a day. What if part 1. So let's go out and make something happen. Hello to Miss Trenkle, wherever you are. And what, not a bevy. I know you're in Cleveland. So say hello to the people, especially Lucha Libre. I guess Catherine's coming in today, etc. So talk to you all later and cut. Shiva Sin Shalom. Namaste. Om. Oops. Om.